You know that feeling, right? The one where you stumble upon something you totally forgot about, tucked away in the back of a closet, and it turns out to be, well, a total game changer? That's exactly what happened to one lucky woman on Antiques Roadshow, and let me tell you, her reaction was absolutely priceless. Imagine this. You got a painting. Maybe it was a gift, maybe you picked it up years ago, and honestly, it's just been sitting there, out of sight, out of mind. You bring it to the Antiques Roadshow, half curious, half skeptical. You're expecting a polite nod, maybe a few $100 if you're lucky. But then, the expert takes a long, slow look, a little smile plays on their lips, and they drop a bombshell that leaves you utterly speechless. That's precisely the journey our lovely guest went on when she brought in what she thought was just a picture. Little did she know, this wasn't just any picture. It was a lithograph by the one and only Grant Wood. Yes, that Grant Wood, the artistic legend whose name is practically synonymous with American art history. When expert Todd Wayman first laid eyes on the piece, you could almost see the excitement sparking in his eyes. He meticulously examined the lithograph, every detail, every brushstroke, or rather, every ink impression. He then delivered the news that would change everything for our guest. Todd explained that Grant Wood was, without a doubt, the top artist of the 1930s and 1940s. Now, if you're not deep into art history, let me break it down for you. During that era, Wood was basically the rock star of the art world. His regionalist themes, capturing the heart and soul of rural America, resonated deeply with people. This particular lithograph, featuring horses in a field, perfectly embodied Wood's signature style. When you combine the iconic reputation of an artist like Wood with a piece that so perfectly encapsulates his vision, you've got something truly special on your hands. Our guest also had a second piece, an etching by an artist named Samuel Margulies. Todd, with his vast knowledge, acknowledged Margulies as a well-known printmaker from New York City, celebrated for his detailed urban cityscapes, filled with buildings and skyscrapers. He was, by all accounts, a talented artist. However, and this is where the plot thickens, Todd had to gently explain that while Margulies was certainly good, he simply didn't have the same level of widespread popularity or artistic gravitas as Grant Wood. This distinction was crucial, as it directly impacted the potential value of each piece. So, what were these forgotten treasures worth? The Margulies etching, while lovely, would likely fetch between $800 and $1,200 at auction. A nice sum, for sure, and certainly nothing to sneeze at. But then came the moment that made our guests gasp. When Todd revealed the valuation for the Grant Wood lithograph, the woman's eyes widened, and she practically choked out an "oh my golly." And honestly, who could blame her? Todd announced that this unassuming piece, once relegated to a closet, was estimated to bring in an incredible $6,000 to $9,000 at auction. And for insurance purposes, he put a replacement value on it of a staggering $18,000 to $20,000. Can you even imagine? Going from forgotten closet item to tens of thousands of dollars in a matter of minutes. It's the kind of story that makes you want to immediately go home and dig through every dusty box you own, isn't it? This wasn't the first time a Grant Wood lithograph has made a jaw-dropping appearance on the Antiques Roadshow. It seems his works have a knack for turning up in unexpected places and leaving experts and owners alike utterly amazed. In a previous episode, another woman brought in a Grant Wood lithograph titled Fertility. This piece depicted a charming scene of a barn and a house nestled behind a field of crops, another classic example of Wood's regionalist style. The expert at the time immediately recognized its significance, noting, "I believe one of his more popular lithographs
American
because
Gothic.
the scenery resembles." Now, even in the world of high-value art, not every piece is absolutely perfect. The expert did point out some minor matte stains under the lithograph within the frame. But here's the good news. He stressed that these minor imperfections wouldn't deteriorate the value of the item too much. It's a great reminder that even a slight blemish doesn't necessarily tank the value of a true masterpiece. And the valuation? A fair insurance value on Fertility was estimated to be in the range of $10,000 to $12,000. The guest, much like our recent lucky lady, was utterly shocked, admitting, "Oh my, I'm very surprised." The enduring legacy of American Gothic. These incredible valuations make perfect sense when you consider the monumental impact of Grant Wood's work. his absolute masterpiece, and perhaps the most recognizable piece of American art globally, is American Gothic, which was created in 1930. American Gothic isn't just a painting, it's a cultural icon. It depicts a stern-faced farmer standing beside a woman, often mistakenly thought to be his wife, but actually his daughter, in front of a white house with a distinctive Gothic window. This painting captured the spirit of rural America during the Great Depression, and its imagery has been parodied, referenced, and celebrated countless times. It's an image that instantly evokes a sense of American history and identity, and its influence is still felt deeply today. So, what's the takeaway from these incredible stories? It's simple. You never know what treasures might be lurking in your own home. That dusty old painting in the attic, the forgotten print in the back of the closet, even that strange vase Grandma left you. They could all be hidden gems waiting to be discovered. These Antiques Roadshow moments are more than just entertaining television. They're a powerful reminder to appreciate the items around us, to understand their potential history and value, and perhaps to take a closer look at those forgotten pieces before you decide to just toss them out. Who knows? Maybe your next closet clean-out will reveal your very own "oh my golly" moment. Have you ever stumbled upon a forgotten item that turned out to be surprisingly valuable?